Good afternoon, everyone. I take this opportunity to welcome all the virtual audience on this special occasion of investiture ceremony of the school. To start with, may I request our Vice Principal, Mr. G.C. Unyal, to garland Gurudev and Ma Gayatri's portrait, followed by lighting of the lamp and the school prayers.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम्
उस प्राणस्वरूप दुखनाशक सुखद स्वरूप श्रेष्ठ तेजस्वी पापनाशक देव समान परमात्मा को हम अंतरात्मा में धारण करें। वह परमात्मा हम सबकी बुद्धि को सन्मार्ग की ओर प्रेरित करे।
यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो न प्रचोदयात्। गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अभिसिद्धार्थसिद्धार्थं पूजितया सरस्वती सर्वविघ्नहस्तस्मै प्रणामि नमः। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। विद्यावन्तं शश्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जयन्तु रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि यशो सरस्वती नमोस्तुते। विद्ये नमोस्तुते विश्वरूपे विद्यादेवी नमोस्तुते। उग्रं करोति वाचालं तमोलं वेदेकरं व्याकरणं वन्दे परमानन्दस्वामिनं वेदान्तनाय विद्महे ब्रह्माय धीमहि तन्नो ब्रह्म प्रचोदयात्।
To begin with today's ceremony, I would like to mention that due to certain unavoidable circumstances, we do not have our Honorable Principal, Mamita Sharma, as a part of this ceremony. But her best wishes are always there with the MIS family. In her absence, may I now request our Honorable Vice Principal, Mr. G.C. Unyal, to say a few words to motivate our girls.
A very warm welcome to all the parents, teachers, guests, and my dear Misters. A pleasant afternoon to all of you. Today is a special and memorable occasion that we all will remember in the years ahead. As firstly, today's ceremony marks the appointment of a new student council as well as formally announce the elected positions. And secondly, this event is taking place on this online platform when the outbreak of COVID-19 has struck down the whole world to a sheer standstill. But the MIS community, with the spirit of everlasting hope, of our irrefutable outlook, have decided to move on and reach greater heights. Dear Mistars, the action you perform as leaders will improve others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more better people in life. Our expectations from the student council are very high, and we also have high hopes for you because you are the best. Mistars are the best. You have been tasked with important school events and activities, and also will be charged in future with many more. I must say that today we are formally announcing these positions, but you have been working tirelessly to make every event a success during this time also. The charming and confident manner you are carrying out your duties have left a deep impression on everyone. I must say, leadership skills are better used and judged during crisis and unforeseen circumstances. And our mistars have justified that also. With the high caliber of MIS prefect body, I am confident that will be able to develop high level of thinking and working. Leadership is about influencing others to do things willingly. As leaders of students, you must remember and practice influencing others by encouraging their heart and not by striking fear into them. It's time to chill, to cheer, to share, to inspire, and to be inspired. At the same time, it is an opportunity for you all to shape your personalities. I congratulate in advance all the office bearers for the positions offered, and I'm sure that they will strive to do their best and work with school ethos to reach higher. Thank you and good luck to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Investiture means a formal investing of a person with authority. And this is the most memorable event of every school. It is rightly said, great things are achieved through great leadership. And greater leaders are created in the four walls of a classroom. So my dear students, teachers, parents, and all the other stakeholders, on behalf of MIS family, I welcome our young leaders whose leadership journey has started as a class monitor. And let me tell you, they are a strong support to every class teacher. First on my list is our class monitor from grade 1, Shubhangi Mittal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thank you, Shubhangi. Second, we have Aradhya Rawat from grade 2.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thank you, Aradhya. From grade 3, we have Heidi Debbarma. From grade 4, we have Adita Jain.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
From grade 5, we have Pavni Shukla.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
From grade 6B, I have Arsha Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
From grade 6A, I have Veera Balhara. From grade 7A, we have Sukhbani Narula.
Thank you. I accept responsibilities as a class monitor.
From grade 8B, we have Nanda Yadav.
Thank you, ma'am. Accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thank you, Nanda. From grade 8A, we have Nyonika Jain.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as the class monitor.
Thanks, Nyonika. From grade 9B, we have Anvi Tiwari. From grade 9A, we have Ruhani Arora.
I accept my responsibilities as a class.
From grade 9G, I have Oprah Meban.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thank you, Oprah. From 10B, we have Shirin Gupta.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as the class monitor.
Thank you, Shirin.
From 10th A, we have Manya Malhotra.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
Thank you, Manya. From 10G, we have Shia Jappala.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thanks, Shia. From 11C, we have Kishika Gupta.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thank you, Kishika. From 11B, we have Asmi Jain.
Thank you, ma'am, and accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
Thank you, Asmi. From 11th A, we have Ankita Grover. From 11G, we have Pragati Raj as a class monitor.
Thank you, ma'am. Accept my responsibility as the class monitor.
Thank you, Pragati. From 12C, we have Divyanshi Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
Thank you, Divyanshi. From 12B, we have Vani Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am, and I accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
From grade 12A, we have Prerna Yadav.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
From 12G, we have Aditi Mittal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a class monitor.
Thank you, Aditi. Games and sports make you more fit. It provides positive outcomes in educational and non-educational setting of our children. MIS has always believed that social and emotional development of a child takes place beyond classrooms. And what best can be than a playing field? So please welcome our games coordinator who work to develop skills like teamwork, problem solving, and coordination, etc. So first on my list is, for hockey, we have Parinita Chaudhary.
We are the warriors.
Thank you, ma'am. Michael Jordan once said, "Never say never because limits like fears are often illusions." When I held a hockey stick for the first time, I never thought I would even get selected for the school team. And now it is an honor for me to serve as a hockey captain of the school team. I thank our Honorable Principal Mamita, our Vice Principal Sir Unyal, the PE department, and a special thanks to Ma'am Archer for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Parinita. Second is for badminton, we have Niyati Agarwal.
We are the warriors.
Thank you, ma'am. When I am playing badminton, there are only two people in the world, myself and my opponent. A champion has to be disciplined by practicing regularly in the right manner, respect coaches, and most importantly, ought to have self-belief. I thank our principal, Ma'am Meeta, Vice Principal Sir Unyal, Sir Manoj, and the entire PA department for giving me such an opportunity and believing in me. Thank you.
Thank you, Niyati. Unfortunately, we do not have Shifali Bhatia, the coordinator for the throw ball, but we congratulate her for that.
We are the warriors.
For football, we have Michelle Bakchi.
We are the warriors.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as the football captain. A few years ago, one of my friends dragged me down to play football during games, and I told her I can't even kick a ball straight, but she insisted we go. And now look where we are. Definitely because she told me to believe in myself and not what others believed in. Which is why the first step towards football for me is to program your mind into it. This game is all about how bad you want it. It's about grit, it's about heart, and the difference between winning and losing is how far you're willing to go. Your hunger will be tested on the field. Your desire to win will determine the outcome of the game. And remember, we keep fighting even if the odds are stacked up against us. Football requires a strong body, but even a stronger mindset. If you're not prepared mentally, you will never be ready physically. So go for the win or go home. Lastly, I want to thank all my coaches so far for trusting my capabilities and making me the captain. My fellow junior Neymars and Ronaldos, I hope to see you soon and do step out with precautions and practice your skills to enhance what you have in you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. For swimming, we have Gia Juneja.
We are the warriors.
Thank you, ma'am. Swimming is not just recreation, it is a great way to stay healthy. Students of MIS participate in different inter and intra-school competitions. Our school is also introducing advanced heaters for the swimming pool. Swimming has always been my passion, and I'm grateful to the teachers who chose me to lead the swimming team. Thank you.
Thank you, Gia. For athletics, we have Anya Pawar.
We are the warriors.
Thank you, ma'am. Athletics is considered to be mother of all games and is in fact the way of living and not just a sport. It not only builds you physically, but it helps in body coordination and gives you mental stiffness. Athletics has been my main game since the time I've joined school. I have participated in many cross-country races and inter-schools. I also had been selected for states for 2 consecutive years, and it's an honor to lead the school team this year. I would like to thank Siddhiraj and the sports department for giving me the opportunity to lead the team. Thank you.
Thank you, Anya. For basketball, we have Tenzing Naiden.
We are the warriors.
We congratulate Tenzing for that. Library occupies a very important place in MIS, where the books are suited to the interest and aptitude of students of different age groups. It is the center of the intellectual. So to take care of this sacred place, may I welcome our library coordinator, Muskan Sharma.
Thank you, ma'am. Jorge Luis Borges said, I have always imagined that paradise will be a kind of library. A library in charge is like a defender of the library. I am ready to take up that responsibility. I have always spent a better part of my days in the library. Books are the best weapon for what come may. I hope to introduce the idea of making books our best friend to all the mistars. Books let you explore the world without moving your feet. I would hope that everyone here would try to explore the world and abide by the rules of the library. I would like to thank our teachers for giving me this opportunity. I will do what's expected of me and fulfill my duties diligently. Thank you.
Thank you, Muskan. MIS has always believed in keeping its stakeholders informed about its working and also to develop the writing skills right from grade 1. You all must be enjoying and reading the taste of the hard work put in by our girls, both for originals and magazines. So let me formally welcome the coordinators for the same. First on my list is Sigdha Jain.
Thank you, ma'am. Each happiness of yesterday is a memory of tomorrow. And while I take up the responsibility of heading the editorial team for the year 2020 and promise to work with full dedication, I also thank my team for the previous work they have done. A yearbook is always looked up to by all, teachers, students, or parents. It's a recollection of all our memories spent inside or outside school. And I promise and assure you to help make such a beautiful magazine which you will cherish for all. I thank our principal, Ms. Neeta Sharma, our vice principal, Mr. G.C. Unyal, for this opportunity. I also thank Ms. Archana Madan and Ma'am Abhilasha for trusting me with the responsibility. I will surely not fail you. Thank you.
There is a child named Aditi Agarwal of 7B. She's in, and let us welcome her as a class monitor. Yes. Aditi Agarwal, let us welcome her.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a class monitor.
Thank you, Aditi. Thanks for joining. Coming back to publications, we have Unnati Patnaik for original.
On September of 2019, the school got its first ever weekly newsletter, The Originals. We, the students, were able to make the dream of the school having a platform to freely express ourselves with no fear a reality, all thanks to our beloved teachers, especially Ma'am Neeta, for trusting our guts on this one. I would like to extend my gratitude to our teacher in charges and my dear Originals team. As a head girl once told us, a leader can achieve nothing without a trustworthy team. So let me take this moment to let everybody here know that MIS has got one of the finest teams when it comes to its publication department. Thank you.
Thank you, Unnati. And we believe that. We have been reading all your original letters that are coming in. Year 2020 began with a lot of innovative ideas. And beside clubs, MIS started societies to give our girls a platform to discover and to bring to the fore their hidden talents, which is essential for their round education. In my list of societies, From Science Society, we have Prerna Yadav.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, let me express my deep gratitude to you all for selecting me as the head of the science club. It is a great honor for me. At the same time, I take this opportunity to promise I shall fulfill the scientific thirst of friends with the help of other members and the teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, Prerna. From Financial Society, please welcome Avnishur.
The number one problem in today's generation and economy is the lack of financial literacy, which now I, as the Financial Literacy Society head, promise to act upon. The Mistars will be having a business conclave this year to have the knowledge of how money should be utilized. I promise to exhibit the best of my capabilities with complete avidity. I would like to thank Mr. Saurabh and Ma'am Unyal, who were always there whenever any upcoming ideas were required and to push us from the back. Finally, thanks to Ma'am Meeta and Sir Unyal for giving me this opportunity and believing in me. Thank you.
Thanks, Avni. For History Society, we have Unnati Patnaik.
This year, with the introduction of numerous clubs in society, came the establishment of the Historical Society. Teacher in charges, I can't thank you enough for trusting me with this responsibility, and we as a society hope that even on this virtual platform, we are able to conduct meetings and bring the society to life by most probably publishing at least one issue of the Relazione.
Thank you, Unnati. In order to balance our students' academic work, MIS offers a menu of both performing and non-performing clubs. And in order to identify the interest of every child and bolster the innate strength of each girl, the coordinators of these clubs work 24/7. Let us all welcome our club in charges for both performing and non-performing. First, the non-performing. For photography, we have again Prerna Yadav.
Thank you, ma'am. Photography is a way of feeling, of touching, of loving. What you have caught on film is captured forever. It remembers little things long after you have forgotten. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank BAM Principal and Sir Saurabh for seeing the talent inside me and giving me this opportunity to head the club and showcase my leadership skills to my fellow club members. It will be a great honor to hold this position on behalf of the school and represent it on various platforms. I started photography in grade 8 and got so inspired that I took pictures of every fascinating thing around me. And then through photography, I saw the world differently. As a photography club head, my mission of the photography club is to provide a supportive environment for interested photography students to share their creativity, knowledge, and passion for photography. The club will hold regular meetings and discussions and organize events. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Prerna. And I think we'll balance both the society as well as your club. For sculptures, we have Ananya Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility. I am here to motivate and be a helping hand to each Mistar. And as a creativity activity, in Sculpture Club, I will help inspire them to create their imagination and be expressive. I would like to thank all the teachers, Sir Basil and Ma'am Chaco, for thinking I am capable of this position. Thank you.
Thank you, Ananya. For Business Consortium, we have Janvi Vasant.
Good afternoon, all. I'm honored to be selected for this opportunity, and I will prove that it was the right decision. I'm very eager to take this club forward with the support of our principal, teachers, and the members of the club. Our club's motto is to brainstorm the startup ideas and bring out the best in every individual's idea. In the times like these, a club like Business Consortium is very helpful for the young business minds to come forward with various ideas or approaches and discuss its feasibility among the teachers and members. And I assure you all that I will try my best to attain the motives of this club by the end of this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. From Nature Club, we have Sharanya Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I was gratified to know that I was chosen as a student in charge of Nature's Club. It's an honor to get this post, and I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to my teachers and fellow mates who thought I was capable enough to take this responsibility. I'll do my best to fulfill my duties and encourage my fellow members to take part in all events that our club will organize and make sure they give their 100%. I'll not disappoint anyone in future and stand up to the expectations of everyone.
Thank you, Sharanya. For 3 Hours Club, we have Jannat Chauhan from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a club in charge. Our club aims to prevent waste of resources and conserve natural resources. In the span of COVID, when we are at home, insiders of our club are ensuring that they do not misuse anything and make full use of resources. I would like to express gratitude to all teachers for thinking me to be capable of holding this position. I hope I exceed your expectations. Thank you.
Thank you, Jannat, and we believe on you. For Debating Club, we have Sonal Rajput.
Public speaking is the only thing in today's generation. In whatever you do, whichever challenge you face, the right communication skills can end many hazards. Keeping this in mind, our beloved teachers have taken the initiative to form this club, which will not only give the opportunity to good speakers, but bring out the introverts as better orienters of tomorrow. I would like to thank the teachers who thought I'm capable of this post. It really means a lot to me. I promise to make this club very interactive and fun-loving at the same time, a learning process not only for the members of this club, but for me as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonal. For Hindi Debating, we have Shreya Sharma.
Good evening, everyone. I accept my responsibilities as the club in charge. First of all, I would like to say thanks to all the teachers associated with the Hindi Debating Club for giving me this responsibility of being the president of this club. As a chairperson of Hindi Debating Club, I would always encourage the students to actively participate in the different events organized by the club, and in turn, which will help all of us in enhancing our views and perspective. I would always welcome the suggestions and ideas of everyone so that we can make this club fruitful for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreya. From Interact Club, we have Aditi Mittal.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm proud to be an interactor. I, Aditi Mittal, feel immense honor and is humbled to be elected as the president of Interact Club, Mussoorie International School. With this help and support of my board members and fellow club members, I will do my best to meet the challenges. Our club has been built on a strong leadership foundation, and I'm fortunate to have a membership that is fully committed to the Rotary ideal of service before self. We shall continue to go the extra mile in building the club and carry out many worthwhile projects that will undertake for the benefit of our society. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi. Now, coming to performing, first on my list is MUN in charge, Suchi Saraf.
Thank you, ma'am. Holding up the honors of MIS has been a pleasure as the Secretary General 2020, and now as the MUN in charge, it's an honor to guide, to teach, and debate with these honors. I promise to withhold this post with zeal and vigor at all times. Discover and encourage the Mistars to participate in as many months as possible. Not to forget, but to also encourage them and prepare them for Miss Fun 2021. I would like to thank Mama Vilasha and Sir Mayank for always supporting me and giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Suchi. And we have seen your virtual MUN, which was a great success. From Kathak, we have Nishka Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility. I am really obliged to receive this post as Kathak has always played a major role in my life. I am really thankful to the teachers for considering me eligible for this post. I will surely not let you all down. I'm really thankful to our principal, Ma'am Meeta Sharma, and our vice principal, Sir G.C. Unyal, for giving me this opportunity. And a special thanks to Ma'am Roy for always guiding me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanishka. For Bharatnatyam, we have Sharanya Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I again take the honor of becoming student in charge of Bharatnatyam. I am really grateful to my teachers who have put their trust in me and given me this opportunity to lead. I would like to especially thank Ma'am Chandra for having trust in me and giving me this opportunity. It's been 4 years since I'm doing Bharatnatyam, and the journey of these 4 years have taught me a lot. I'll carry out my responsibilities with full zeal and not disappoint anyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharanya. For Casio, we have Aditi Baranwal. For keyboard, we have Ruhani Arora.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have always loved playing the keyboard, and MIS has given me many opportunities to exercise my talent on and off stage. As being a keyboard in charge, I would ensure you that I will help everyone and live up to everyone's expectations for it. I would also like to thank everyone who trusted me with this responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruhani. For guitar, we have Paranita Chaudhary.
Thank you. I have enhanced these skills. It is an honor for me to serve as the guitar in charge, and I thank our honorable principal, Ma'am Meeta, our vice principal, Sir Unyal, Sir Bedajit, and the music department for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Paranita. For vocal, we have Anya Chahal.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who thought I was capable of this post. I will try my best to fulfill what is expected out of me and never make anyone doubt on the decision of choosing. I promise to never let you down. At last, I would like to thank all the teachers who choose me for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Anya. For harmonium, we have Shirin Gupta.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm really honored to get such an opportunity of becoming the in charge of harmonium. I would like to thank all the teachers for trusting and believing in me. I will try my level best to accomplish all of your expectations as the in charge of harmonium 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Shirin. From Hindustani music, we have Gayatri Mantrà.
Thank you, ma'am. Today I take the honor of becoming the student in charge of Hindustani vocal. I would like to express my gratitude to my teachers who had faith in me and thought I will not let anyone invest my capabilities to fulfill my duties. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri. For violin, we have Vishakha Gaikwad.
Thank you, ma'am. It's an honor for me to be able to serve the cultural department as the violin in charge for the year 2020. I would like to thank Mr. Jawar, who has been guiding me for the past 7 years throughout my learning experience. I would also like to thank the principal, the vice principal, and Mr. Gaikwad for giving me this platform and this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishakha. For sitar, we have Niyati Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. The sitar is a world in itself. Extensive, limitless, with towering peaks and deep valleys. Playing sitar has always been very soothing and peaceful. It's a pleasure to be a part of this field, and I would like to thank everyone for giving me this opportunity. I look forward to working with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Niyati. For Congo, we have Ishika Banerjee. For drums, we have Sanskriti Saraf.
Thank you, ma'am. A prominent drummer once said, "Music is the beat of a drum that keeps time with our emotions." I started playing this instrument very unexpectedly. There was no one to play for the house during talent, and I got an opportunity at a really young age. From then till now, two qualities that I've definitely enhanced as a drummer is confidence and patience. And I would want each Mistar who aspires to play the black drums for founders to instill these qualities in them and help them in any manner to master this sophisticated instrument. Thank you, teachers, especially Sir Gaikwad, for giving me this opportunity and always guiding me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanskriti. We really admire your drums. For tabla, we have Janvi Jain.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm honored to serve culture department, and being appointed as a tabla in charge makes it even more special for me. I've been learning this instrument for a long time now, probably when I was 8. And after joining MIS, I built even greater interest in tabla. And as I got various opportunities at school to perform on stage. I'm grateful to the MD department for seeing the potential in me to handle the tabla crew and manage the upcoming activities and programs regarding the instrument. I would like to thank our principal, vice principal, and Mr. Gaikwad for giving me this platform. I have to expectations and perform all my duties and responsibilities carefully and ensure order. Thank you.
Thank you. A school dining hall has an impact on the students' motivation. Dining, however, is much more than just food. Students' learning experience can be greatly enhanced by making this place inspirational, as this place is very important for the social development of a child. And to make sure that this happens, we have a team of serving in charges, dining hall vice prefects, and prefects. First on my list is from Lakshmi House, our serving in charges, Ibadat Sandhu.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a serving in charge.
Thank you, Ibadat. Second is Kamakshi Agarwal.
And I accept my responsibility as a serving in charge.
From Santoshi House, we have Sana Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a serving in charge.
From Santoshi House, again from grade 10, we have Tanya Makkar.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a serving in charge.
Coming on to Gayatri House. First on my list is Radhika Chaparia.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a serving in charge.
Thank you. Second is Devpriya Mishra from Gayatri House.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as the serving in charge.
Thank you, Devpriya. Coming on to dining hall vice prefects, from Lakshmi House, we have Viva Davaria.
Thank you, ma'am. I wholeheartedly accept my responsibilities as the dining hall vice prefect. I am beyond grateful to the principal, vice principal, teachers, and the house mothers who have acknowledged the potential in me. Dining hall is one of the most important pillars in MIS, and serving as the dining hall prefect is a matter of great honor for me. I swear by to bring in changes in the dining hall that MIS has never seen before, and I promise to stick by my words. Thank you.
Thank you, Viva. From Santoshi House, we have Anusha Srivastava.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as the Vice Dining Hall Prefect. The Vice Dining Hall Prefect is expected to maintain discipline in the dining hall, and I promise to ensure the same. I would like to thank all the teachers who considered me capable enough for this position. Thank you.
From Gayatri House, we have Khushi Dikshit.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a dining hall vice prefect. First and foremost, I would like to thank Ma'am Meeta, all my teachers, and the dining hall authority for believing in me and giving me this wonderful opportunity to serve the school. To be chosen for this role is a great honor. As a dining hall vice prefect, I will perform my duties and supervise the dining hall to ensure order. I will make sure that the adage that says, cleanliness is next to godliness is put into practice. I will try my best to make my efforts successful enough in making the dining hall a conducive environment for eating. Thank you.
Thank you, Khushi. Now coming to dining hall prefects from grade 12s, we have from Lakshmi House, Boogie Sangma.
Good afternoon. Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to everyone present here today. My name is Bugie Sangma and I am the dining hall prefect for Lakshmi House. I would like to thank the principal, the vice principal, and Ma'am Unyal for giving me this opportunity, and our house teachers and our house captain for believing in me. As Kushi said earlier, that the adage cleanliness is next to godliness is put into practice because a clean dining place promotes good health. I will make sure that the house maintains the decorum of the dining hall. I will willingly see to it that there is no problem with the food, and if there is any problem, students can sincerely see me for help. I will make sure to change what's needed to be changed and add new things when possible. A dining hall prefect has a lot of responsibilities, and I promise to fulfill those responsibilities sincerely, and I look forward to it. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you, Boogie. From Santoshi House, we have Khushali Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am, and I accept my responsibility as a dining hall prefect. Leadership is an opportunity to serve. It is with this vision that I'm esteemed to be at this post. Dining with one's friends and beloved family is certainly one of life's primal and most innocent delights, one that is both soul-satisfying and eternal. I hope that I will live up to all the expectations and prove myself as a good and capable dining hall prefect for the year 2020. I thank our principal, our vice principal, and Ma'am Unyal and all other teachers for giving me this platform, and I shall carry out my duties and responsibilities carefully and ensure order. Thank you.
Thank you, Khushali. From Gayatri House, we have Ananya Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to all. To be given a responsibility and to fulfill it wholeheartedly and enthusiastically go hand in hand. To be a dining hall prefect is more than just rushing frantically from counter to counter, and more than just instructing our fellow students to complete what's on their plate. To be a dining hall prefect, in fact, is to portray utmost punctuality and perseverance. It is a commitment I intend to keep during my stay here in Mussoorie International School. I would like to extend my gratitude towards our principal, Ma'am Meeta, our vice principal, Sir Unyal, and Ma'am Unyal for believing in me and for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Students develop a sense of belonging and feeling of unity and being a part of a specific house. It gives them an opportunity to work together, collaborate by creating a truly cohesive environment and ensuring that age is not a barrier to friendship and any type of collaboration. In doing so, our house stars, prefects, vice captains, and captains plays an important role. Coming on to the house stars, we have house stars right from grade 8 to grade 10. From grade 8, let me welcome Khushi Bambri.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house staff.
Thank you, Khushi. From grade 8, again, we have Anantrika Nandi.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house star.
From grade 9, we have Divija Parmar.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house star.
Thank you, Divija. From grade 9, we have Oprah Maben. From grade 10, we have Anya Chahal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
Harshita Gupta from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
We have Meme Natung from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house star.
Thank you, Meme. We have Stuti Burtharkur from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
From Santoshi House, we have, from grade 8, we have Vagya Rungta.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house star.
We have Yukti Gupta from grade 8.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
From grade 9, we have Natasha Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house star.
Thank you, Natasha. We have from grade 9, Sajal Vora.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as the house star.
Thank you, Sajal. From grade 10, we have Anisha Dosari from Santoshi House.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
Thank you, Anisha. We have Veday Shah from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
Thank you. We have Avni Jain.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house star.
From grade 10, we have Sharanya Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as the house staff.
Coming to Gayatri House, from Gayatri House and from grade 8, we have Bhavya Beria.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house staff.
Thank you, Bhavya. We have Nitala Sharma from grade 8.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house staff.
Thank you. From grade 9, we have Shriji Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house staff.
Thank you, Shriji. We have Divna Malik from grade 9.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house staff.
From grade 10, we have Kanishka Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
Thank you, Kanishka. We have Shreya Jain from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
Thank you, Shreya. We have Jigyasa Mehatma as from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my
We have Gayatri Mantra from grade 10.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a house star.
Coming on to house prefects, from Lakshmi House, we have Tanvi Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank housemaster and housemistress for giving me this opportunity. It is a true privilege to be serving the house this way. I'll work hard. As much as I'll bring others up, it will also help me grow as a person. I'll work hard to bring extra sparkles to the house, which is already shining bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanvi. We have Anshika Mittal from grade 12. We welcome Yana Chauhan from grade 12.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I hope all my fellow mates, teachers, respected vice principal, school faculties are doing well and keeping safe. I'm very grateful to be a part of Lakshmi House and got to work with the most promising house captain, Janvi Jain. I would also thank my house master, Mr. Mayank Chaturvedi, and house mistress, Mrs. Vatsala Mehra, and assure them to never let them down and work hard. I will fulfill my duties with utmost responsibilities and live up to all the expectations. Thank you.
Thank you, Yana. We have Devi Langwala from Lakshmi House.
Thank you, ma'am. Firstly, I would like to express my gratitude to all the teachers and the house captain for believing in me. Being a part of the MIS Student Council is like a dream coming true. My dear house, I will do my best to fulfill all my responsibilities. We have to make our house reach new heights because we can reach the depths of the ocean, knowing the sky is our limit. Thank you.
Thank you, Devi. From Santoshi House, we have Anjali Karnwal.
Thank you, ma'am. And I accept my responsibility as a house prefect. I believe over the past year, this school has taught me, given me the knowledge, the education, and understanding. It has molded me to attain the qualities to become the house prefect of Santoshi House. Being chosen as a house prefect has given me this opportunity to learn and grow, to lead and serve. This is the main reason I would like to contribute to the house. I will be there for my assistance to the house and its members. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Anjali. The second is Shifali Bhatia. We have Dhriti Bed from Santoshi House.
Thank you, ma'am. As the prefect of Santoshi House, I would try to use this platform with utmost diligence and do my best to serve this house. I would like to thank our honorable principal, Ma'am Meeta Sharma, our vice principal, Sir G.C. Unyal. I would also like to thank our house master, house mistress, and our house captain for giving me such an opportunity and believing in me. Thank you.
Let us welcome Shruti Singh from Santoshi House.
Thank you, ma'am. A warm greeting to all. I may fall short of words to express my emotions and my gratitude for the opportunity I have received to be the house prefect. I extend my sincere thanks to my principals and teachers who inculcated such capabilities in me that I felt confident to be able to serve my house. I also thank my fellow mates who trusted me and have put faith in me. Thank you.
Thank you. Coming on to Gayatri House, we have Ananya Tripathi.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm grateful to you all that you have found me capable of being Gayatri House Prefect. It's my privilege to have got the opportunity to serve my teachers and my fellow mates. I promise to walk by my captain's side and be there whenever she needs me. I assure you that I will uphold the good name of my house and do anything possible to maintain its integrity. Thank you.
Thank you, Ananya. Second team member of Gayatri House is Dia Bansal.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I remember walking through the gates of MIS on the 17th of June, and my grade mates being quite friendly and warm. So that is the kind of atmosphere that I would want to ensure for the other Mistars as well, being quite welcoming and being quite warm. Secondly, I would also want to be approachable enough that any Mistar does not hesitate should they have any problem or issue in coming to me. I would want to be dedicated and efficient enough and would also ensure that I fulfill all my duties and responsibilities towards my house. Thank you so much. It's been quite a pleasure serving the school and the house.
Thank you, dear. We have Janvi Vasant from Gayatri House.
First of all, I'd like to thank my house captain and house teachers for trusting me with the responsibility. It gives me an immense pleasure to hold this post, and I promise to stand by my house through all the ups and downs. I assure you all that I will make sure to exhibit the talent which each one of our housemates carry. By this, I'd like to reassure that I won't let you down for handing me down with this responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. The last member of the house from Gayatri, we have Niyati Agarwal.
Thank you, ma'am. Everyone has the will to win, but very few have the will to prepare. Working for the house has always been a pleasure and a competitive opportunity. I would like to thank everyone for giving me this responsibility to help my house captains, and showcase the strong house spirit within me. Thank you.
Thank you, Niyati. It's the first time in the history of MIS that we have selected these students from grade 11s on the different positions. Coming on to house vice captains, we have from Lakshmi House, Naomi Chauhan.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a house vice captain of Lakshmi House. First of all, I would like to specially thank our beloved principal, ma'am Meeta, most respectable vice principal, Sir G.C. Uniyal, highly regarded Mr. Mayank and ma'am Vatsala, the rest of the senior management team, and the house captain of Lakshmi House, Janvi Jain, along with all the house mothers and ma'am Gala that have nurtured me through this journey. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and thank you so much for believing in me and trusting me to lead this house yet again. Serving this house as the house star and now as the house vice captain has made me believe more in the power of myself and the house. This is another opportunity for me to bring the house to the very top and unfold all the potential of all the Lakshmis. I may be the Lakshmi House vice captain, but I shall not restrict myself to this house. Student, irrespective of their house, may feel free to approach me because at the end of the day, we are a family. In the end, I would like to remind everybody that no journey is difficult with the right mindset and the spirit. When work pumps our blood, unity gives us courage, and sky is the limit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naomi. From Santoshi House, we have Satakshi Singh.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a Santoshi House Vice Captain. Good afternoon, everyone. I may fall short of words to express my emotions and my gratitude for the opportunity I've received to be the vice captain of Santoshi House. I extend my sincere thanks to my principal and teachers who inculcated such capabilities in me that I felt confident to be able to discharge my duties and responsibilities as the vice captain of Santoshi House. Santoshi House holds a very special place in my heart, and now being given this opportunity to represent makes me immensely proud. I thank all of you who trusted me and have put their faith in me. Thank you.
Thank you, Satakshi. From Gayatri House, we have Grishita Chaudhary.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept the responsibilities as the housewife captain of Gayatri House. House competitions have been an important part of our school, and I promise to give my 100% towards my house. I express my warm thanks to Ma'am Meeta, Sir Nyal, and all the teachers who believed in me and who saw the potential in me for this post. I will surely keep up to the expectations. Thank you.
Thank you, Grishita. Our house captains were elected in the month of Feb, and from that time, they have been working tirelessly day and night for the success of every event. But this investiture is to formally welcome our captains. From Lakshmi House, we have Janvi Jain.
Thank you, ma'am. It's been almost half a year since I was chosen as the house captain of Lakshmi House. But it's a pleasure working more to get something for the house. And now I have my vice captain, Naomi Chauhan, and all the house prefects along with the house stars, serving in charges, and the dining hall prefects as my helping hands. We'll work together and strive hard to win every competition. I heartfully welcome and congratulate all the newly appointed post holders, along with which I'm thankful for the opportunity to serve as the captain of Lakshmi House. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. From Santoshi House, we have Paranita Chaudhary.
Thank you, ma'am. A successful team beats with one heart. I got the opportunity to be the captain of this house in the month of February. I have always dreamt of getting this position and putting my 100% in it. Santoshi House is just not a house to me or a group of people whom I'm asked to head. It is a family. This house has worked immensely towards all patients, and it will continue to do so. Santoshi House, we either win or learn. We never lose. So no matter whatever comes your way, never lose hope and always accept all the challenges with a bright smile. I thank our Honorable Principal Ma'am Meeta, Vice Principal Sir Anyal, Sir Manoj and Ma'am Madan, all the house teachers and all the house mothers for giving me this opportunity to lead the house. Thank you.
Thank you, Paranita. From Gayatri House, we have Tahiti Gupta. But I think she will not be able to join due to the connectivity problems. Coming on to the next level, engaging in community service provides students with the opportunity to become active members of their community and create a lasting impression on the society at large. Various service programs have been organized by MIS to develop the same. May I welcome our service coordinators for the year. From grade 11, for Vice Coordinator, we have Tanisha Agarwal from Gayatri House.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a social service vice captain. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. It's impressive how we got here today on this wonderful platform that we're blessed with during this time of our lives. The year went so fast that it felt like the investiture was just yesterday, where we were all excited to see who shadowed what. I'm grateful that today our admirable principal, Ma'am Meeta, along with our esteemed teachers, have given me this incredible latitude where I can exhibit my fondness towards a new factor in my life. I'm really honored to be a part of such a hardworking and talented team. I hope I learn plenty from my seniors, cooperate with them at all times, and promise to represent the school in all fields. Also, convey my juniors a very nice and unforgettable journey. As a wise social service captain, I would like to conclude this by saying this heartily quote: the life of a man consists not in seeing visions and in dreaming dreams, but in active charity and in willing service. Henry Wordsworth. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Tanisha. We have our service coordinator, Jia Juneja from Gayatri House.
Thank you, ma'am. There is incredible value in being a service to others. At Mussoorie International School, social service plays a very important role. It is made mandatory for all the students to do 40 hours of service to the community. And many students, in a span of 1 month, when we were physically present in the school, completed up to 10 hours of service. I'm thankful to the principal, the vice principal, and the teachers who gave me the opportunity to hold this post. I will do my best to bring Lawrence to the school. Thank you.
Thank you, Jia. A mind that is stretched by new experiences can never go back to its old dimensions. Global ambassadors provide peer support. They are internationally minded people and they enjoy meeting new people and desire to make a difference in the world by building bridges between cultures. I welcome Samik from Lakshmi House as our Vice Global Ambassador.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept the responsibility upon me. 6 years ago, when I first walked into this campus, I had no idea I'd be here one day, addressing the whole school on investiture that I have seniors and witnessed them take this school to another level, and I will strive to do the same and follow their footsteps while creating my own path. I will do my best with my grade mates and seniors, of course, to push this school towards its best. I will make sure that the teachers who gave me this post will be proud and content with their decision. As the first global ambassador, I promise and new opportunities for my fellow members. At the end, I would like to thank Mamita and my teachers who believed in me. I promise to make you proud, and I promise to make MIS equivalent to the serious shining.
Thank you, Samiksha. We have Aditi Mittal from Gayatri House as our Global Ambassador.
Thank you, ma'am. Each and every star swathed in the school uniform holds the responsibility to represent school values and keep the dignity of the school intact. However, when I, Aditi Mittal, stand here as the global ambassador, I lead an entire team of equally abled ambassadors. The responsibility that stands with me is much more than just representing an institution. The position stands for incorporating and reflecting each and every strand of culture and learning that the school has instilled upon us. From what we speak to what we do, each action of ours mirrors our inception of all these valuable years in school. The decisions that are made now will decide our future, which deserves paramount importance. As a global ambassador, I understand how crucial it is to choose the right path, and I will give in my best to help you all in every way possible to connect you to the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi. My culture is my identity and personality. It gives me spiritual, intellectual, and emotional distinction from others. And I'm proud of it. MIS is proud to announce its culture captain, Snigdha Jain from Gayatri House.
Thank you, ma'am. It's been an immense pleasure to be serving and heading the cultural department for the last 6 months. I still remember when I first stood on the podium on the day of the special assembly, I was very anxious of how it's going to go through. But today, after hosting numerous events and having active participation from everybody present here today, I can say that culture is a part of me, and I am the part of the cultural department of our school. I hope to be serving you throughout my journey of the school year. And as I keep saying in my every speech, we have a lot in store for you. We've been planning a lot and we would want you to participate in all. Thank you.
Thank you, Snigdha. Sports do not build character, they reveal it. So let me formally welcome you, our games captain, Ishika Banerjee from Gayatri House.
We are the warriors.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I never thought I would have to address this gathering on a virtual platform, but we could have done a lot otherwise. But nevertheless, I'm truly honored and grateful for all the support that I've received from my teachers and my batchmates. I've always aspired to become the games captain ever since I've joined MIS. That was back in 2013. And I've always looked up to the captains from the previous years. And to finally become one just feels great. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like, as a grade 12 student, I'll obviously be supported by my teachers and my batch. But as a captain, I'll make sure I keep my teammates motivated at all times. And I hope the scenario outside ends soon so that we all go back and the Student Council of 2020, we hold up the flags higher and walk the march past with pride. Just waiting for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishika. We are also waiting for the same day. We all have grown with these words. I have a dream. And MIS believes in making these dreams in the little eyes come true. We believe in making our girls fearless, open-minded, and responsible right from their early years. And you will be shocked to know that these young Miss Stars shoulder equal responsibility with their seniors. So let me have a pleasure to announce our junior school prefects, our vice prefect of the senior school, and school prefects. From junior school, we have Amara Sachdeva, who is unfortunately not there with us in this ceremony. We have Harshita Hitimseria from Lakshmi House.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibility as a prefect of primary school.
Thank you, Harshita. We have Rosabelle from grade 5.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities as a prefect of the primary school.
Thank you, Rosabelle. From vice school prefects, we have from Lakshmi House, Ridhima Agarwal.
A very good evening to everyone present. I feel a whole range of emotions right now, but I'd firstly like to extend my gratitude to our beloved principal, vice principal, our untiring teachers, and my dear friends for believing in me. Being an extremely pampered child, I was always reluctant about the idea of being sent to a boarding school. It surely does come with a few hindrances in the starting, but ultimately, you and I can agree that joining MIS was the best decision of all time for any of us. Whether you have joined us later or earlier, you're equally welcomed and part of the family. I have been a student here since grade 8, and I'm humbled by the opportunities given and the nurture that has been received. You just need to come out of your shells and embrace the opportunities around you, and I'm sure you'll be able to make the best use of your time here at MIS. I believe in leading through empowerment, so don't be afraid to speak up, because now, as I'm standing here in front of you as your vice school prefect, your voice will be heard. You can approach me at any time of the day for the slightest of your problems, and I vow to leave no stone unturned to make our school reach glorious heights while we continue to carry our values and better ourselves every day. Thank you again.
Thank you, Ridhima. Next on my list is Vanshika Chaudhary.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept the honor. Muhammad Ali once said, "What keeps me going is goals," which is true for me as well. Because if I had nothing to aim for, no motivation, no dreams, no aspirations, I wouldn't be here getting this vital post of Vice School Prefect for the year 2020-21 of MIS. I am extremely grateful to our beloved man principal and all the deputy teachers who have bestowed their faith in me and given me the opportunity to be one of the very first vice school prefects. MIS has taught me all the life lessons by throwing challenges at me as well as shown me the path to excellence. In the words of Bruce Lee, knowledge gives power, but character gives respect. Teachers, house mothers, and all the misters. I may not be perfect, but I think with your guidance, I would be able to find the best in me. To esoteric, I hope to work diligently and keep up the expectations. I must also mention that a team is like a tool set. Not one tool can do all the jobs, but all the tools together can do wonders. So let us all be one and work with the immense team spirit and make our school proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanshika. The another team member and an important school prefect like these two is Nirali Savarthya.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I am pleased and honored to address myself as the vice school prefect amongst each one of you. Ever since I paved my way into MIS, I have looked up to passionate and dynamic leaders and always aspired to be one. Today, I feel immensely contented and fortunate for this opportunity, and I would like to express my gratitude to our esteemed principal, Ms. Meeta Sharma, Vice Principal, Mr. G.C. Unyal, Ma'am Radhika Unyal, all teachers, house mothers, and Ma'am Gala, who have polished me and molded me over the years, along with my beloved friends. This is both a striking opportunity and a demanding challenge where I can put my competence to trial, which I am extremely grateful for. I shall set my sight to utmost honesty, integrity, and proficiency towards this responsibility. I aspire to take every corner of MIS, ranging from the school discipline, academics, sports, curricular activities to the best possible position to reach glorious heights. Together, if we believe, together we will achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, Nirali. Coming on to school prefects, from Santoshi House, we have Suchi Saraf.
Thank you, ma'am. It is an honor to address you all as the school prefect of MIS. I'm reminded of a quote by Zig Ziglar that we need to understand the difference between discipline and punishment. Punishment is what you do for someone, do to someone, and discipline is what you do for yourself. I hope we can keep this in our mind. I would like to welcome all our post holders who just took up responsibilities, gave such nice speeches to the council, and I hope we together can coordinate and function to fulfill all the goals of our school. Lastly, I would like to thank Ma'am Neeta, Sir Unyal, and all my teachers for giving me this responsibility. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suchi. We have Michelle Bakchi from the Santoshi House.
Great leaders don't tell you what to do, they show you how it's done.
I hope the chosen misters do not let someone else's irresponsibility become their responsibility. Keeping in mind what is to come in the following year, congratulations, post holders. Let's see what you've got. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. We have Avni Sharoff from Lakshmi House.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to begin with saying don't study because you need to study. Study because knowledge is power. Study because no one can take it away from you. Study because you want to know more. Study because it enhances you. Study because it grows you. It's been an immense amount of pleasure and happiness for being able to do something for this institution, this family who nurtured us in the best way possible. I would like to welcome all the council members who were appointed today and look forward to working together with them and form the best team. I would like to thank all teachers who were so helpful and understanding towards us at all points of time. I would also like to thank our principal, Ms. Meeta Sharma, and our vice principal, Sir Girish Unyal, and our prefect, Mrs. Mamunyal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Avni. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And I proudly announce you our elected primary deputy head girl and head girl, as well as the senior head girl. From primary section, for deputy head girl, we have Tanisha Mukherjee.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Hello, everyone. I'm Tanisha Mukherjee of grade 4. I feel really honored to be a student of MIS. Journey from a new girl in MIS to deputy head girl of the primary section is wonderful and magical. And I want to express my gratitude towards my respected teachers, caring school staffs, loving seniors, and extremely supportive classmates for their cooperation to me. Every day here is a new day with challenges, but our pledge to stand strong with a positive attitude makes the difference. So I take the responsibility to continue and enhance the values, morals, and tradition of MIS as a deputy head girl of the primary section. Also, I shall try to become more a better person with knowledge in my mind, truth in my heart, and strength in myself to deliver more to society. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanisha. From primary wing, the leader is Jannat Ghi as a head girl.
Thank you, ma'am. I accept my responsibilities and duties as the head girl of primary school. Since I was nominated as the head girl, my aim was to let your voices be heard. And I would really like to thank our principal, Ms. Meeta Sharma, our vice principal, Mr. Unyal, and all my dear teachers for giving me this opportunity to become a head girl of primary school. And for me, this was a dream that came true. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jannat. Our head girl, the senior school head girl. Let me announce formally Sanskriti Saraf from Gayatri House.
Thank you, ma'am. Kenneth H. Blankard has rightly said, the key to successful leadership is influence, not authority. Good evening, parents, respected teachers, and my very dear misters. In February this year, I was elected as the head girl of Mussoorie International School for the academic year 2020 to 2021. And I would want to thank each one of you for considering me competent enough to shoulder the responsibilities. In my opinion, being a leader means to create an environment where everyone can put forward their ideas and feel that they are valued. Therefore, with utmost sincerity, positivity, and kindness, we should work hard to achieve the goals and also help others to excel in their endeavors. However, the challenge of leadership is to be firm but not rude, be kind but not weak, be thoughtful but not lazy, and be proud but not arrogant. To all the misters, who may or may not be post holders today, remember, our relation is horizontal, not vertical. And we are equally responsible for taking our institution to greater heights. Like I always say, a leader alone cannot achieve anything. Every leader needs a team. And serving the school community for over half a year now, I can assure everyone that we already have the best team. Congratulations and all the best to the new post bearers for the academic year 2020 to 2021. I hope you all fulfill your responsibilities and duties with full zeal and enthusiasm. I would now request all the post holders to stand for the oath taking ceremony. We solemnly swear that we shall uphold the dignity of our office as the prefectorial body of Mussoorie International School.
As a prefectorial body of Mussoorie International School.
We further swear
that
we shall serve as an example for our fellow students and do our best to set the highest standards of behavior work and sportsmanship for myself and others. I accept the responsibilities and duties as the prefectorial body for the 2020 school year. So help us God.
To all the student body, it's a surprise. Ma'am is going to have a speech and she's going to talk to each one of you, inspire you with the motivational speech. Hi, good afternoon, girls.
Good afternoon.
I was stuck with some school work and I had to actually. Hi, good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. I was stuck with some school work and I had to actually go down to Dehradun. This was kind of a emergent situation. Things keep happening in school, but somehow I could make it back. I was keeping my fingers crossed, but things did get a little delayed. But here I'm back in front of you, all to be with you on this great day, on this day of leadership. And there are a couple of things that I want to tell you. Those who've been selected, congratulations. Those who've not been selected, congratulations again. Because there is so much that you can do even without being having a post, because leaders are not ones who only work while they have posts given to them or some kind of a power attached to their name or some kind of authority attached to their name. A leader is one who in true spirit works despite all situations that makes him happy, her happy, or situations that are not very conducive. If you can deliver in all situations, conducive or not conducive, you definitely are a leader. And I am proud to say that all the misters are leaders. There's always this debate, whether the egg came before the chicken or the chicken came before the egg. So there's this debate which says that whether a leader is made or is a leader born. And I personally feel that it is an amalgamation of both. A leader is neither born or made. There is something, the combination of nature and nurture, some genes and some environment. We cannot definitely alter your genetic makeup because that's the giving of your parents to each one of you. But yes, at MIS, we give you an environment to succeed, an environment to develop and inculcate all those leadership qualities
which will hold you in good state as and when you step outside the walls of the school, or I would say a step beyond the hills of Mussoorie. Here we provide you with opportunities where you develop your perception, you develop your sensitivities and sensibilities. So both S's, sensitivities as well as sensibilities to deal with real life situations. I would just say that essentially, whether you are a leader or not a leader, it's basically the impressions that you gather in your journey in MIS till the end of your days of school time. And these impressions which you end up gathering actually lead to the formation of a set of beliefs. And we attach meanings to the set of these beliefs. When we attach meaning to the set of these beliefs become very important to each one of us. They may not be important because other people may not be able to associate with the meaning that you have attached to your own beliefs. But they become very important to us. And these actually become our values and guiding systems in the years to come till we are alive. A school is the stepping stone to success. I have met a lot of people. I have met people who've been very, very successful in life. I have met people who are not so successful in life. And each one has come back and told me, without fail, without any exceptions to this rule, that it was the school that made them. Not the college, not the university. It was the school that made them. And I've been wondering, how is it that schools make people? But after so many years in education, I have realized that your minds, the emotional, mental, social, physical balance is actually made positive through the positive interactions at school. And you all leaders, you need to ensure that these interactions are possible not just for your growth, your personal growth, but for the growth of each one, who is in the MIS community. Each girl who walks the hallways of MIS, all the academic corridors of MIS to success, their experience is going to tell me how good your leadership has been. Which does not essentially mean that you have to be goody-goody all the time. It essentially means that you will have to embark on a journey which would be corrective in action as and when required for each girl. But this will be done with the spirit of encouraging those girls, with the spirit of strengthening their mindset and developing the strengths that you need to see in those girls. It isn't an easy job. In fact, no job is easy. If I say my job is easy, I would be probably saying the wrong thing. If I say the head girl's job is easy, I know it is a tough job and a very, very demanding job. And she gets it from both ends. She gets it from the management side, she gets it from the student side. It isn't. It's a delicate balance that you got to maintain, and that's what exactly leadership is. To tread the path, not safely, but intelligently. Intelligently and lead on. All those people who believe in you, never to give up, even if you are down in the dumps. The face has to be always smiling. The heart has to be always positive, and the eyes should twinkle no matter what you may be experiencing inside. Let me share something with you. So today I had a very tough day, a very, very tough day. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritties of this tough day that I went through. But it was probably the first time in my life that I had to experience something which I am experiencing, all for the good of the school. So people think that I'm indomitable. People consider to me be invincible. People whom I'm working with, probably people whom I've left behind, people who I've disconnected with, people who want to connect back with me, think that there is nothing which this principal cannot do. But at the end of the day, we are all human. Sitting there in somebody's office, somewhere there were deep shivers inside me, running down my spine, figuring out what's going to happen next. What the hell is this gentleman going to say? Is it going to be in my favor? Is it going to be against me? We have these self-doubts and moments of self-doubts. And even leaders have these moments of self-doubts. But what do? We let them be because we are humans. We let be, we let go, and we move on. We move on with these self-doubts. There will be times when these self-doubts would be very, very high. But then the leader in you has to not succumb to these self-doubts and still be positive. And there are times when you will need positivity from your own environment also. But let me tell you, my dear misters, whatever you set your heart to, you can achieve it. And there is no dearth of examples of misters who've gone ahead and done it. Despite people pulling you down, despite people telling you and breaking your self-confidence that you can't do it, this isn't practical to be done. Why don't you be pragmatic in life? But the misters who have gone ahead, broken all excelled and shown the world that there isn't anything that we can't do. Let that may you teach this fearlessness to each girl of school. Forget. Great to have authority. It is great to have the day you are human and humane values. And especially you would have not done justice to your role. So yes, my dear leaders, be fearless, speak your mind, speak convincingly of what you believe in, where your deep convictions lie. However, do not forget that misters are known for their value system, for their compassion, for putting them before others at the cost of their discomfort, at the cost of their learning. They ensure the community stays safe and learns. They ensure that the community respects each other. They ensure there is oneness in a school where we have girls from so many nations, so diverse in cultures, but yet we stand together as one. It's a tall order, a great tall order that I expect all my leaders to fulfill. But I know that they would have a smile on their faces and they would march ahead to prove that misters are not just academically bright, but misters are skilled girls. Misters are girls with a strong value system. You know, I want to hear from people saying that, oh, she went to Mussoorie International School. Well, we don't have to even think about her. She is the best possible girl on this Mother Earth. That should be the spirit. That should be what people should be talking about. They do talk about great things, but we have to figure out and we have to ensure that this great tradition, the value system that we have inculcated, we try to inculcate the skills that we give, the leadership qualities that we try to put in you know, they continue. And so does the name of MIS. We have entered into the 37th year of our existence. Not many schools across the country, given the COVID situations. Today, somebody was telling me that around 300 schools in Karnataka are closing down. You know, approximately some 72% of students in the country do not have access to technology even as of today. There are no online classes going on for them. They do not have any mobiles. The parents cannot actually figure out, cannot spend even 500 rupees on an individual mobile connection. There are people who are not so privileged. My leaders of tomorrow, my leaders in making now, please remember to see this community as a community which will serve the nation in the years to come. It is you
who will be the torch bearers for many, who would show them light, who would ensure that you just don't fill your own homes as and when you grow to be people of standing, CEOs of great companies, but ensure that the community around you is also equipped with the basic needs, the needs of food, water, and for that matter, even education. You are the change makers. You are the future of the country, not just those who got, who were commended and who were made, who got these leadership opportunities, but each one of you. Just yesterday, I got a series of pictures where I saw the three sisters in West Bengal, serving the society, cooking foods, packing food and giving food. They are girls that I'm so proud of. I don't know whether they've been given any kind of leadership in school, but they are leaders. They're leaders in themselves. And this is what I expect from each one of you. The discipline in school, the cleanliness in school. You don't have to be the head girl to ensure that you rapper for us. So my dear girls, congratulations for, being nominated to the positions, elected, head girl, and all other people. Carry the name. Carry the name, because this is the name that will go down with you whenever you go down. This is a name which is going to flow in your blood vessels till you live. Thank you. Congratulations. And may God bless you.
Is it okay? Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. So we come to an end of our investiture ceremony. I thank each one of you who has been a part of this program and has taken out the valuable time for this auspicious occasion. I request all of you to bless our girls to take up this responsibility which is entrusted upon them. Thank you all. Let us rise for the national anthem.